We are in high pheasant country for an end-of-season blast. Ross Neville has kindly asked us to join him on a pheasant shoot at the famous Warter Priory estate. 12,000 acres of God's own Yorkshire, offering some of the best high pheasant shooting and partridge drives in the UK.
Typically, I'll be using either a pair of Craigoff Super Sports or Craigoff Parkours. However, today, and very kindly, Browning have asked me to try out a B15 single gun today. So we're going to see how that performs. The cartridges that we will be using today are a mixture between Hull and Fiocchi. Yeah, very excited to get onto the first drive. We'll be shooting 4 drives today all the way through, as it's the last week of January, and we'll be chasing the light.
We will also be trying to outrun the fog, not ideal for spotting the really high birds. Some may avoid detection up in the thick stuff. At the first drive, called Brambles, Ross starts to put the 30-inch barrelled Browning B15 through its paces.
So I started shooting when I was 8 years old. I had a 28 bore side by side, and from then on I've just been shooting mad. Even though I sound as English as they come, I moved to the States 13 years ago, where I live and work in Florida, Palm Beach, and I have 4 children. Just want to say a quick special hi to Winston, who is my 6-year-old son that watches Fieldsports Britain with me every week. We really love watching it together. So Winston, hopefully you're going to see your dad shoot some good high pheasants now. So we've had probably about 30 shells now with the B15 Browning. Superb. Handles really well. There's one coming right now. Here's one coming down, I missed it. I was like, I've got to kill this, I've got to kill this, it's got to be in front of it.
Even though Ross now lives stateside, he flies here for the sport he loves, maybe even craves. He's taken a number of days here.
So first impressions, fantastic. B15, it works. What do you think, Hugo?
Very impressed, yeah. Good looking gun. We've got it choked up at 1/2 and 3/4. Not too tight. Shooting Fiocchi and Hull through it. Fibre, obviously. Very impressive.
In order to rest the back and neck muscles from all those vertical extensions, everyone enjoys the hospitality. Although Warter Priory has a reputation for high-end sport, there's a very laid-back atmosphere.
Apart from Warter Priory being one of the highest bird shoots in the country, it's also extremely welcoming. Warter Priory has a policy where everyone is involved, including having a drink after the first drive. So as you see, we've got beaters, pickers up, guns, spectators, everyone's here, and just showing what a wonderful sport this is and what great fun everyone has.
We aren't just all about shooting, we're all about bringing work to the community, trying to make the most of what we've got, and we aren't the biggest shooter in the world, but we like to think we're one of the sporting and the fairest. So all we like to do is produce good birds for people to come and have a good day shooting. As you can see, all walks of life come here. It isn't just for the rich, it's for everybody that wants to come. And you don't really want to come on a day when it's foggy like it's coming today, but we can't do anything about that. But everybody's very fair, very sporting, and that's all we want to give.
Go get. Crazy day.
And you even get the obligatory glass of champagne after the first drive. What a way to spend a Friday morning.
Back to the shooting, and the scenery is very impressive. I know we can't see it, but promise, no porkies.
So on the second drive, it's called Porkies. The birds are just about to come, so let's see what I can do.
The shoot itself, under us, our little regime, it's been going 17 years now. But Warter Priory is steeped in history. It goes right back to the early 19th century and gone right through. I mean, all the kings, all the prime ministers, Churchill, they've all shot here over the years. But what we are having, we think what we call an healthy shoot now, where we're promoting ladies and children to come as often as they can. We think it should be a tool going out compulsory to go beating at least twice a week, fighting obesity. We think it's a good thing. We've got lots and lots of children coming out. And also with the ladies, it stops the bottoms going south, and they all like to come. And we can see, what, maybe 50% ladies today.
Oh, good shot.
Got it.
Excellent shot, son.
Got it.
Every blind squirrel finds a
The
nut
nuts
now
and
and then. Well shot.
As we move on to the next drive, what are his top tips for shooting stratospheric birds?
Make sure you're tooled up with the right equipment, right cartridge. Doesn't have to be massive. Shot size, I think, is very important this time of year. You want to be using a 5 or a 4. Doesn't need to be a 36 gram, a 32 will do it. But the cockbirds this time of year are extremely strong, well feathered up. And of course, you know, we want them to be killed cleanly and effectively. The most important thing. We don't want injured birds. Chokes, you know, people, it wouldn't be a bad thing if they went on a pattern plate every now and then and had a look at what their guns do with different cartridges.
That's something a lot of people neglect to do, isn't it?
It is actually. You know, the American market, certainly if they're going clay shooting, they'll pattern their guns every time they go out. And we don't do it. And people would benefit. And it would also give people a clue at what's happening with their eyes. I mean, eye dominance changes all the time with age, tiredness, work, stress. Go out on the pattern plate, can soon tell you.
We are on the last drive of the day, the fourth drive, and the anticipation levels are still high. Just in case, Ross is wearing his lucky colour.
You know, I love, for some reason, I've always loved wearing pink, so I always wear a pink shirt, always wear a pink tie, always have pink in my tweed, and obviously pink socks. And I'm extremely, like I said, fortunate to be out here, really enjoy it.
Not everyone can pull it off, but it certainly sets off his eyes.
The engraving on this gun is just beautiful, and it fits me very well, it moves very well, and on the high birds, stuff that I like to shoot at, it's performed very well. Another fabulous day shooting, fantastic drive, even when it's in this fog. I was a little anxious to shoot a new gun for the first time on birds like this, but it's performed very well. I'd certainly shoot it again, and hopefully I'll be doing this a few more times with Fieldsports Britain to show you some other shoots around the country of high birds. So thank you very much, see you again soon.
Say no more. For more about the Browning B15, visit the Browning website.